Really liked for myself today your suggestion about focusing, using the scanning meditation, just using that this month. As you know, I feel very comfortable meditating here, and I just never manage to be consistent
Right.
at home on my own. So, and I think sometimes part of it would be selecting what meditation to use. So I like that idea. I'm gonna try to do that. I liked that this morning. It felt very concrete for me.
The meditation.
Yes, because sometimes I use the body scan type where it's a relaxation, but this one, using it as an awareness, it was very good. And at the point where you asked how the left foot felt different from the right foot, my left foot felt solid and strong. My right foot almost was not exactly transparent, but
yes,
you know, it didn't have the same level of existence that the left one did.
Yes.
So that was just kind of interesting to me. I kept losing my focus, and I keep losing my focus because my stomach is just growling like crazy today. I think like, oh my God, everybody must hear it. And why is that happening? Because I specifically ate this morning so that wouldn't happen. It's a weird thing, you know, it's just yes. Interesting that even though I feel really like I'm really in the meditation, that's still running at the same time. But you have freed me up to allow that, because before I started working with you, I always felt like, oh, I can't do this. I can't clear my mind of thoughts, which is what I thought it was about. And so the other suggestion that you made today is a really helpful one for me too, of using one of three things. You said either just being, I can't remember, I guess I'd like you to restate it.
You mean being aware?
Yeah, being aware, but if the thoughts come up, then going and being aware of the thoughts and focusing actually on them rather than trying to get them to go away.
Well, remember, we never want to make them go away. They won't. So it's futile to try.
Right.
When you're in a meditation, you have an object of the meditation, and you can set that beforehand. I set it before for us here today. It was the body scan. But always with these meditations, you need to give yourself freedom. Not so much freedom that you don't do the work, but if something comes up that feels particularly important to you, whether in the body sensations associated with emotions or the internal talk, you have the freedom to shift your object of meditation to that particular tape. And then it's hard to do because, again, we get lost in it. So don't expect to be able to be in the observer position, the aware position all the time. That just, you know, maybe someday, but not now. So you stay aware for as long as you can. You lose it, and then you come back to it. You lose it, you come back to it. That is a learning. It's a very important learning unto itself, that whatever you're doing, wherever you get lost, you can come back. So that's a good, it's a powerful meditation for that reason. Yeah, Bill?
Well, that line, I find that, often I'll start thinking about something that feels terribly important to think about, and maybe something I'm worried about or whatever, but what's helped me, maybe over the past 6 months, is to kind of say to myself, it's okay not to think about that now, later, or just repeat something like that. Because, I know the tape will pick up later anyway, so I give myself permission not to think about it at that time.
So that's a wonderful, wonderful learning. because we're all caught in these repetitive, obsessive thoughts. And to be able, that's freedom. To be able to say, I won't think about it now. I'll put it off for later. So many people can't do that. It's
But it's
very
that kindness towards yourself thing.
Say again?
What enables that is that what you're talking about, that is the kindness to yourself, of being able to
Yes.
back off and say, well, I can think
Yes.
about that later.
Yes. Be kind to yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Have that compassion for yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's amazing how hard it is to give ourselves that compassion, that kindness. Yes.
I have to say this out loud. When I was listening to the story about the monk, I thought, well, that's really nice in theory. But
Nice and
that's
what?
really nice in theory. That sounds very nice. But, you know, in real life, you can't really come from a place like that. Even though I don't agree with myself. I don't agree with thinking that. But I guess there's that, and then there's the world, or, you know, society, or something that I'm conflicted about. I don't know if I'm even saying
Well,
it right.
you know that the reality is that most people come from those fixed ideas about what is a thief and how do you deal with a thief. Good Lord, yes. I mean, you know, we have a whole jail system. We kill people. You know, it's in the law. You know. That's true. But this is also true. Some people do this. You know, we have our people that we look up to, like Gandhi or Martin Luther King, people who have found it in themselves to be able to be free of those stories that trap us. Yeah.
I know that's true.
And we can do it too. Not all the time. Not in ways that are always great, but in bits and pieces we can. I know it's possible. And then we lose it.